In a quiet upper room in Jerusalem, bathed in the warm glow of oil lamps, the atmosphere was thick with a sense of destiny. Jesus looked upon his friends, his eyes reflecting a profound sadness, knowing that the time of his greatest sacrifice was drawing near. To the surprise of all, the teacher rose from the table. He tied a towel around his waist, choosing the path of a humble servant. He knelt before each disciple, washing the dust of the world from their feet, teaching them that true greatness is found in serving others. Returning to the table, he took the unleavened bread and broke it, telling them it was his body given for the life of the world. Then he took the cup of red wine, the symbol of a new covenant, a promise of forgiveness poured out for the many. As the meal ended, Judas slipped away into the shadows of the night. The remaining friends sang again before leaving for the garden. Under the silver light of a full moon, they arrived at Gethsemane. There, in the stillness, Jesus began to pray with agonizing intensity. His hour of weakness struggled, a shadowy figure appeared. Satan whispered doubts, mocking the weight of the task Jesus was about to do. Suddenly, the peace of the garden was shattered. Judas returned, not as a friend, but as a guide for those seeking to arrest him. Peter, in a flash of impulsive loyalty, drew his sword. But Jesus, even in his own peril, chose the way of healing and peace. He was led to the temple, where Caiaphas waited. In the grand stone hall, the high priest demanded to know if he was the Christ. From there, he was taken to Herod's decadent court. Amidst the silk and luxury, he mocked him, dressing him in a royal robe. Finally, he stood before Pontius Pilate. The Roman governor found no fault in him, yet the pressure of the crowd began to mount. The air filled with the roar of the multitude. Excited by the priests, they demanded the release of Barabbas and the crucifixion of Jesus. The sentence passed, a heavy wooden cross was laid upon his shoulders. He began the slow, painful journey through the streets of Jerusalem. In the midst of the chaos, small acts of mercy appeared. Veronica stepped forward to wipe the sweat and dust from his brow. Mary Magdalene watched from the sidelines, her heart breaking as she saw the one who had given her a new life suffering so greatly. When his strength failed, Simon of Cyrene was pressed into service. What began as a burden soon became a transformative moment of grace. They reached the hill of Golgotha, the place of the skull. The sky began to darken, as if nature itself was mourning. At the foot of the cross stood Mother Mary. She prayed the words of the Psalms, her faith holding firm even in the depths of sorrow. Through the pain, Jesus looked down with love. He ensured his mother cared for a final act of devotion to his family. Then, with a final breath that shook the foundations of the earth, he cried out, "It is finished." The work of redemption was complete. Thunder rolled and the earth trembled. A Roman centurion, witnessing these wonders, declared in awe that this truly was the Son of God. His body was laid in a garden tomb, sealed with a massive stone. Silence fell over the world for 3 long days, but death could not hold him. As the first light of dawn touched the horizon, earth began to move once more. The massive stone, once a barrier of finality, was rolled away. An empty tomb stood as a testament to a miracle beyond comprehension. Out of the darkness came a burst of divine light, more radiant than the sun. The victory over death was won for all eternity. And there he stood, Jesus.